Imagine a world where HIV is no longer a threat. A world where millions of lives are saved by a revolutionary scientific breakthrough. Hi everyone, welcome back to Not So Techie, where we break down complex tech and science topics into easy-to-understand insights. Today, we're exploring an incredible advancement in HIV prevention that could change the course of history. Last week at the AIDS 2024 conference, South African researcher Linda Gale Becker presented some astonishing results from an HIV prevention trial. This study, originally reported by Kai Kupferschmidt, involved over 2,000 African women who received biannual injections of a drug called Lenacapavir. And get this, not one of these women contracted HIV during the study period. The reaction was overwhelming, with a standing ovation that lasted nearly a minute. But what exactly makes this trial so groundbreaking? To understand why Lenacapavir is such a game-changer, we need to dive into how it works. So, let's break it down. First, HIV is a virus that attacks the body's immune system, specifically the CD4 cells, which help fight off infections. If left untreated, HIV reduces the number of these cells, making the body more vulnerable to other infections and diseases. Lenacapavir is a novel drug that works by attaching itself to the protective protein surrounding HIV's genetic material. Think of it as putting a lock on the virus. This prevents the virus from replicating and spreading within the body. Unlike other treatments that require daily pills or more frequent injections, Lenacapavir offers protection with just 2 injections per year. This simplifies treatment and makes it easier for people to stick with the regimen. The results from the Purpose 1 study are truly extraordinary. Out of over 2,000 participants who received Lenacapavir injections every 6 months, none contracted HIV. This level of efficacy is unprecedented in HIV prevention research. This trial shows a 100% protection rate, which is unheard of. It's a potential game-changer in the fight against HIV. But while these initial results are promising, we need to approach them with cautious optimism. Further studies are needed to confirm their long-term efficacy and safety across different populations. Now, let's talk about the potential risks and side effects. While Lenacapavir shows great promise, there are some concerns we need to address. Some participants in the trial experienced painful nodules and inflammation at the injection site. A few even developed ulcers because the drug wasn't injected deeply enough. This highlights the importance of proper administration by trained healthcare workers. Another concern is the potential for the virus to develop resistance. If people stop taking Lenacapavir, the drug can linger in the body at low levels, which might allow the virus to adapt and become resistant. This is something scientists are keeping a close eye on. So, what do the experts think about this breakthrough? Let's hear from a few of them. Jürgen Rockstroh from the University of Bonn emphasized the high levels of excitement within the scientific community. It's rare to see such unanimous enthusiasm. Chris Barer from the Duke Global Health Institute mentioned that if similar results are achieved in other trials, we could finally have a tool to end this epidemic. Vincent Kioi from IAVI in Nairobi stated that the results exceeded expectations and give hope for finally finding an effective HIV vaccine. These expert opinions underscore both the excitement about potential breakthroughs and the need for cautious optimism until further data becomes available. Looking ahead, if subsequent trials confirm similar efficacy across diverse populations, we could be looking at one of the most significant advancements in HIV prevention. Imagine having a preventive measure that is 100% effective and only requires 2 injections per year. This could revolutionize HIV prevention, especially in low- and middle-income countries where the burden of the disease is highest. But it's not just about the science. Making Lenacapavir accessible and affordable is crucial. Activists are already pushing for the drug to be available at a low cost worldwide. Gilead, the company behind the drug, has said it will license generics companies to produce Lenacapavir for low-income countries. In conclusion, the development of Lenacapavir represents a monumental stride forward in the fight against HIV. From understanding its mechanism to the groundbreaking trial results, and the expert opinions to future implications, everything points towards a brighter tomorrow free from the fears associated with HIV. If you found today's discussion insightful, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and stay updated with the latest groundbreaking science updates right here on Not So Techie. Until next time, stay curious, stay informed, and keep exploring the wonders of modern science with us.